Hello Flosstube, it's me again, back with standardized update. Just a few things to show. A couple of cross-stitchy things, because there was another project I did do a slight bit of progress on. It's not obviously. And some purchases, mostly to do with the knitting stuff. So first off, the cross-stitchy bit. Trying to hold this as a winner. As you can see, it's not on the frame, because I haven't got around to retaping the edges. When I retape the edges, I'll put it on the frame. There's that one so far. Hopefully it's showing up well. But that's me working on the last couple of blocks of page 3's top row. So be working my way down. All the other diagonals are just to finish the page off. Including a lot of green. It'll soon be added into it. Right, the other project I was working on, there's no point really showing the full picture for this because I'm not actually on the main part of the picture still. It's just the background. At one point I washed that one because it was a bit manky, so I swapped to the Bendy picture. As I said, there's no actual much to show because Bendy's down here. There's a bit of his head there, but mostly he's down here. So just got a little bit more of the background, just that block. Not much. It was just something to keep me going while I was waiting for that to dry. So at least that is on a frame. So the sooner I can put that one back on a frame, the better. Because if I'm not careful, that the edges might keep fraying. The last thing I need is for them to do so, because if I'm working down the page, I don't want to get to a bit where there's supposed to be cross stitches and I find that because the sides keep fraying, I can't stitch, because then it'd be a total waste of materials. I'd end up just cutting the blooming thing and having to start over. In fact, there was a couple of times I almost did cut that blooming thing and I had to start over. But a few folk in one of the Flosstube groups I'm a member of, as well as Mum's like, no. You get that picture finished and sort it out later. Right. So I'm afraid that was it for cross stitch. The other thing is I've been doing some French knitting since last time. I actually got a couple more balls of wool or yarn, whatever you want to call it. And get these two strips of thingies. Right, this one that's actually got nicely tied mostly around the middle. It's a bit smaller than what you'd expect because I've been using it. Is Poppy. So that's that. It's the same brand as the others. And this one is Lilac. I decided to get that because it's similar to some of my clothes. You know, try and mix and match the colours. But the Poppy one is the main one I've been using. We have made with my knitting doll a headband. Normally I'd have it in my hair, but I'm showing it off. And then we have, I don't know if you want to call it a berry. Tam O'Shanter. It's just like a mini hat. That was like a sort of practice piece. And then we got a bit of a bigger hat. Looks more like a tea cozy. That's that. And the reason I was able to make those ones, the bigger size ones, is because just shift all my stuff out the way. I was using them. That's the bigger ones. Specifically that one. That's the one I used to make all the stuff. So you got a small one, it's got them listed. This is a 5.5 inch 7.5, 9.5, and then the big one is 11.5. So I should definitely be able to make different size projects with them. Put them away in a minute, that's too much of a hassle. And this morning, got my box there that the stuff came in. Believe it or not, I ordered this like a day or two ago. I got the long ones, the oblong looms. So these are like for scarves, you know, shawls. If you want, you can knit a blanket or a rug. If you want to be adventurous. But yeah, this is the one that matches like this matches weaving more than anything else. But yeah, and they're about the same size, I think. Is it? No, I think these are all bigger. Or they go down to smaller, because you get 55. This just does it in centimetres. 55.5, 48, 37, and 26.5. So, okay. So it's about 10-inch, I think, it's about the smallest. These are pretty big. I should probably check with my rulers later on. But yeah, I got plenty of stuff if I wanted like do some knitting instead of cross stitch. And another thing I want to share, this does not belong to me, it's actually something from my mum. I'll list these off in a second. Well, that's the same as my other one, that's pink. You know, like I was using pink before I showed it off. And I got one from Mum as well. Yeah, she's got pink wool. This one is white. And we have cream. And finally, sky. And the reason I got my mother some wool is because I also purchased that for her. Greatest happiness in life. Now I'm not gonna actually, like, I will pull stuff out of this, but I'm not gonna open any of it because it's not mine. As I said, it's from Mum. Try and flatten this out. I got her some crochet hooks because when we moved, her stash of crochet hooks went bye bye, so she no longer had them, and Mum likes to crochet. So I treated her to a crochet hook set and some wool. So there's 12, I believe, in there, 10 or 12. And in this accompanying packet, she's got measuring tape, a container of needles, a counter thing. I think this round thing, this orange thing, goes on your thumb. And if I'm not mistaken from watching folks do knitting and stuff, all those little plastic hooky things are stitch markers. I don't crochet, so I'm just going by from what I remember on the eBay list. But, and from what Mum told me. So, yeah. £7.40 something for that lot, not bad. And it obviously came with a bag. But yeah. It's something to keep her going. Again, like, she used to do a lot of crochet and she no longer has her crochet stuff. And like at one point, I think before I was even born, she had a blanket that she crocheted using conveniently the respective colours that I have down there, or similar to them. Because that blanket she used to have was, like, after a few years in need of repair. So she wants to remake it, so she's like, I wouldn't mind crocheting it again and stuff like that, so I got her all the stuff so she can do so. Oh, wait, what's in here? Oh no, wait a minute, I forgot one of the colours, because the actual blanket was pink, white, blue and green. The cream was just an extra when I said about it. And her last colour is, my apologies, it's mint. Sorry. She's got 5. She's got more than me because I've only got 4. Typical. Because at one point Mum was like, now all I need is knitting needles. And I'm like, what size? Yeah, that's Mum's. Sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, I'm afraid that's really all I had to show. Just a couple of bits I was doing on my project. Hopefully I'll get progress with page 3 on this sign after. Because after I've finally finished page 3, I'll be back on to finishing that, which is page 2. So, as you can see, going across. Yeah, I'll be back on to doing that page. But at the moment, page 3 of the sign is the important thing. You know, even if it comes to, like, I'll just have to put Bendy on hold for now and just concentrate with the sign, I don't mind. You know, I'm not one for doing switch your projects out. Again, the only reason I'm switching the projects out is because of the way I printed it off. You know, the pattern, like, each page of the pattern the Bendy pattern is on the back of a page for the logo pattern. So you got logo pattern page 3, and on the back is Bendy pattern page 2. Literally, that's the order it goes. So, and that's how it basically goes until the Bendy pattern will run out first because it's only 12 pages. And then it's just a case of concentrate on the logo. So, yeah. Until next time.